Whew! Dramatic music sting fades in. Girl, listen. A man's voice cuts through the tension, cold and final. Just sign the divorce papers, Gloria. You're too old for me now. I don't love you anymore. But child, please. That man, Roland, sat there in that fancy lawyer's office downtown Atlanta, Peachtree Center, smelling like Creed cologne and pure audacity, telling his wife of 12 years she was expired. And right next to him, little Miss TikTok 24-year-old Bethany, legs crossed so tight her mini dress was screaming for mercy, twirling that 3-carat diamond ring Gloria helped pick out back in 2023 like it was a fidget spinner. Y'all, the shade was thick enough to cut with a butter knife. But Gloria, she didn't cry. She didn't scream. She just sat there, calm as sweet tea on a Sunday porch, watching this fool sign away everything he thought he was stealing. Because see, Roland didn't just take the house. He took the bomb Gloria set 3 years ago. And honey, that bomb was ticking real loud. Before we spill all this tea, hit that like button real quick if you already know somebody who thought they was upgrading, only to catch a whole L. Roland thought he was slick. 12 years married to Gloria, living large in that big Buckhead estate on Habersham Road. 6 bedrooms, marble everything, pool out back that looked like it belonged in a music video. Gloria ran the books. Gloria kept the lights on. Gloria smiled in everybody's face at the events, while quietly moving her own inheritance money to patch the holes Roland kept digging with bad investments and side chicks. She cooked Thanksgiving dinner for his bougie mama, Miss Evelyn, every year. She planned the company picnics. She even pretended to laugh at his golf stories. And what did Roland do? He brought home Bethany. 24. Instagram model vibes. Thought adulting was a filter. Roland looked Gloria dead in her face in that lawyer's office and said,
The Havisham house stay mine. It's the Vance family legacy. You by yourself in all them rooms don't make sense. Too big for one woman your age.
My age? Gloria repeated, voice low and smooth like velvet over steel. She cut her eyes at Bethany, who was busy taking selfies in the reflection of the lawyer's fancy desk. And what age is that, Roland? The age I was when I was balancing your books while you was out here playing entrepreneur on the golf course with money we didn't have? That age? Roland's jaw got tight.
Don't get dramatic, Gloria. I'm being generous. You keep the little lake house up in Lake Lanier, the one with the leaky roof and the mildew smell.
How noble, Gloria said, not even raising her voice.
Honestly, Gloria, you should be thanking us. That big house? All them stairs? Girl, it's a lot for somebody getting up in age. I'm finna bring so much life back to that place. Already ordered new curtains, bright peach, to lighten up all that boring gray you had going on.
Peach. Bright peach. In Miss Evelyn's house. Gloria just smiled, small, dangerous, satisfied. Peach gonna look real cute, highlighting them foundation cracks.
Ain't no cracks.
10 years ago when we bought it, maybe not. Things shift, Roland. Foundations crumble when nobody maintaining them. But you right, Bethany deserved that house. She deserved everything that come with it. Gloria reached in her purse, slow, deliberate, pulled out the heavy key ring. Front gate, wine cellar, panic room, all 3 SUVs in the 5-car garage. She held them up, let the light bounce off the metal. You want the life I built? The status? The zip code envy? The whole look at me, I made it package?
I don't want it. I already got it.
Clink. Gloria dropped the keys. Not gentle, violent crack against that mahogany table. Bethany jumped like somebody slapped her. Then you got the mortgage too, Gloria whispered, voice filling the whole room. You got 3 months behind on property taxes. You got unpaid invoices from the catering for y'all's engagement party at the St. Regis. And you got the HOA board finna sue y'all because them north wing roof tiles the wrong shade of terracotta.
You bluffing. Business booming.
Your business a shell, Roland. I've been sliding money from my inheritance for 3 years straight just to keep the Vance name out the bankruptcy section of the AJC. But today I closed the tap.
Roland, what's she talking about?
She bitter, babe. Just trying to scare you.
I ain't trying to scare her, Gloria said, standing up slow, smoothing her pencil skirt. I'm trying to warn her. She leaned over the table, face inches from Bethany's. One last thing you forgot in the settlement. The biggest asset. Right on cue, Roland's phone lit up. Caller ID, Mama Evelyn. Roland went ghost pale. Miss Evelyn back from her Mediterranean cruise, Gloria said, finally letting a real smile break through. She at the front gate right now. And since you changed the codes yesterday to lock me out, you locked her out too. She been sitting in that town car 20 minutes. You know how she get when you make her wait.
I gotta go.
Don't rush on my account, Gloria said, grabbing her bag. She leaned closer to Bethany one more time. Quick advice, sis. Miss Evelyn don't do step out for coffee. She expect her daughter-in-law to serve hand-ground Blue Mountain at 6 a.m. with pearls and a smile. And she hate peach. If she see them curtains in daylight, she won't just fire the decorator. She'll fire you. Gloria turned to the lawyer. Send the final papers to my new office, the one Roland don't got the address for. She walked to the door, paused. Roland on speaker now, apologizing to his mama like his life depended on it. She looked back at them. Roland looked like a man holding a live grenade with the pin halfway pulled. Bethany looked like she just realized the castle she stole was sitting on quicksand. Enjoy the house, Bethany, Gloria said, voice clear and terrifying. I spent 10 years being the glue holding Roland's ego and that mansion together. I'm curious how long it takes for everything to fall apart now that the glue gone. Heavy door thud. She stepped out, didn't look back, didn't need to. She pulled out her burner phone, texted the head gardener. Accounts closed, Mr. Henderson. Stop watering the lawn. Let it all turn to dust. First time in 12 years, Gloria was deliciously broke, and she ain't never felt richer. Fast forward. 5:45 a.m. Habersham Road estate gates groaning like they in pain. Black town car roll up. Cane hit the pavement first. Silver wolf head, heavy thud. Then bespoke black heels. Then Miss Evelyn stepped out, looking like Judgment Day in a Chanel suit. Bethany already on the porch, teeth chattering, silk robe with feathers, looking like a confused flamingo in the dawn light. She spent all night hanging peach curtains, one side already sagging like it gave up. Roland, Miss Evelyn barked, voice slicing fog. Why was I kept waiting at my own gate for 6 minutes? And why it smelled like cheap Bath & Body Works strawberry?
Mother, the codes got updated for security. And that smell? That's Bethany's perfume.
Bethany, come meet Mama, Roland stammered. Miss Evelyn adjusted her glasses, chain rattling, turned full gaze on Bethany, looked her up and down like she was scanning expired meat. So, this the replacement. Look like a sponge that absorb light and give nothing back. Tell me, child, you got lineage? Or Roland find you in the clearance bin at Fashion Nova?
I'm Bethany. So nice to... Quiet.
Miss Evelyn marched inside, didn't even glance at the new decor, straight to the hall table, pulled out white silk glove, ran one finger underneath, held it up. Tiny gray dust. Gloria would be horrified, she whispered, venom dripping. This house grieving, Roland. I feel the neglect in the floorboards. Smell like desperation and unwashed dreams. Bethany. Yes, ma'am? Silver polish in the pantry. Tea service ready in 10 minutes. And if I see one Lipton bag, I'ma assume you was raised by coyotes and treat you accordingly.
I don't even know where the pantry at.
Find it, and for God's sake, take them peach curtains down before she see them in daylight. She told me once, peach the color of cowardice and cheap margarine.
By 8 a.m., that mansion felt like a pressure cooker. Bethany in the kitchen, eyes burning from silver polish fumes, trying to make Blue Mountain coffee. Couldn't find the grinder, used a meat mallet. Bang, 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 echoing like gunshots. Result? Sludge that looked like motor oil and smelled like regret. What is this? Miss Evelyn boomed from the dining room. Bethany hurried in, hands shaking, china rattling. Teapot still had blue cleaner residue around the spout. Miss Evelyn took one sip, face twisted like she swallowed a live frog. Set the cup down. Quiet clink, louder than a gunshot. Roland, your new wife trying to assassinate me. This the plan? Trade a diamond for cracked plastic? Now I'm a die of chemical poisoning before noon?
I'm sorry, I'm tired. Lights wouldn't come on in the pantry. Stove clicking weird.
Roland frowned, flipped the chandelier switch. Nothing. Kitchen lights. Silence. Fridge hum gone. Heavy knock at the door. Not friendly. 2 men in navy jumpsuits. Tablet. Heavy pliers. Roland Vance. City utility. Immediate service termination. Non-payment 90 days. Total with penalties $9,412.
9,000? That's impossible. My wife handled the... He stopped, looked at Gloria's empty chair in his mind. My ex-wife handled the accounts. Must be a mistake. I got lines of credit every bank in Atlanta. Not according to this. All credit lines flagged 48 hours ago. Pay full cash or certified check now, or grid go dark. 3-week wait for reconnect.
Roland turned to Bethany. Bethany turned to Roland.
I ain't got 9,000 in my purse, Roland. I spent my last 3 on gala flowers and silk wallpaper for the nursery.
Nursery? We don't even got a baby.
I was preparing.
From the dining room, Miss Evelyn's laugh. Dry, hacking, zero comfort. Oh, Roland, you really special kind of fool. You traded the woman who kept the wolves away, hid your failures, paid your debts, cushioned your ego for a girl who can't even keep lights on. You thought Gloria was the burden? No, baby. Gloria was the shield. Now she gone. Arrows starting to land, huh? Utility man pulled the master fuse. House plunged into thick darkness. Only light? Bethany's phone screen, showing her tear-streaked face and wet feathers looking like drowned rooster.
Roland, what we do now?
Now? Miss Evelyn's voice floated from shadows. We sit in the dark and think about your incompetence. And Bethany, since electric kettle dead, start a fire in the hearth. Use them peach curtains for kindling. They finally useful for something. 30 miles away. Sleek one-bedroom condo overlooking Midtown. Floor-to-ceiling windows. Gloria on the balcony. Sunset painting the skyline gold. Vintage red in her hand. Phone buzzed. News alert. Vance Holdings stock plummets amid liquidity crisis rumors. She didn't smile, didn't frown, just sipped, turned the page of her book. Trap didn't just close, it locked. And Gloria, she wasn't holding the key no more. She threw that key away and kept the whole damn door. 3 days, no power. Habersham estate smelling like damp stone and panic sweat. But tonight, Vance Holdings' annual gala at the Atlanta History Center. Roland supposed to announce new partnership, cement his golden boy status. He scraped last dollars, rented a loud generator, hired cut-rate catering.
I can't do this.
Bethany whimpered, in front of the vanity mirror lit by 3 dying candles. Trying to do eyeliner, hands shaking like she fought a ghost, hair frizzy, no blow dryer, no products, tiara looking straight plastic.
You will. If we don't land investor tonight, bank take the house Monday. Smile pretty and keep my mama away from the gin.
Miss Evelyn sat in corner like a judgment gargoyle, refused to help, spent 3 days in dark whispering how Gloria would have handled everything. You look like a tragic quinceañera cake, Bethany. Dressed 3 sizes too small, sweating through silk. Gloria knew velvet the only choice for cold house. But Gloria had class. You just got ambition.
Shut up, Evelyn.
Then burst into tears. Save the water, child. Pipes knocking. Water heater next to go. 8 p.m. Ballroom lit by rattling generator outside. Diesel fumes mixing with hors d'oeuvres. Roland at door, plastic smile, welcoming Buckhead elite. Whispers already started. No AC. Lukewarm champagne in mismatched glasses. Bethany broke half the crystal washing in dark. Then double doors opened. Room went vacuum quiet. Gloria walked in. Navy velvet gown absorbing candlelight, glowing from within. Skin flawless. Hair perfect waves. Around her neck, Star of Midnight sapphire necklace. Roland told everybody he sold it for Bethany's ring. But the real kill shot? Who she was with. Marcus Thorne, Roland's oldest rival. Net worth made Roland look like he was selling mixtapes. Marcus looking at Gloria like he just found black gold in his backyard.
Gloria, you wasn't on the list.
Oh, Roland, Gloria said, voice smooth, carrying to every corner. I didn't need an invitation. Marcus owned the catering you hired tonight, the florist, and as of 4 o'clock this afternoon, he owned the debt on this house. Room exploded in whispers. Bethany pushed through, tiara crooked.
You lying. This our house. Roland a millionaire. Tell her, baby.
Roland couldn't speak, staring at Marcus, who leaned down, whispered in Gloria's ear, made her laugh, rich, real, like a slap. I'm not lying, Bethany, Gloria said, stepping closer, adjusted Bethany's tiara with a patronizing pat. I'm just finishing what you started. You wanted my life, my man, my mansion, my prestige. Look around. Man broke, mansion in foreclosure, prestige, you the city punchline now. Bethany lunged. Marcus stepped forward, granite wall. Actually, Marcus rumbled, deep calm. Roland did this, built a house on sand 10 years, too arrogant to see Gloria was the only thing holding up walls. I ain't have to do much, just waited for the tide to come in. Right then, generator coughed, died. Total blackness, only sound, clack, clack, clack. Miss Evelyn's cane walking center. It's over, Roland. Lights out, charade finished. Bethany, stop clawing air, unladylike. Guests shuffled out, phone flashlights dancing, showing lukewarm food, sweating hosts, second wife mascara streaking black rivers. One beam caught Gloria, Marcus' hand on her back, walking out. She looked over shoulder, eyes sparkling. Good night, Roland. Enjoy the silence. Only thing in this house truly paid for. 6 months later. For sale sign peeling, leaning crooked. Hedges wild, thorny, like house growing claws. Ballroom empty. Furniture tagged, yellow bank stickers. Roland on lone folding chair. Middle foyer. Wrinkled sweater. staring at legal papers like they gon' confess. Door creaked. Bethany walked in. Plastic grocery bags, stained tracksuit, permanent exhaustion. Worked double shifts at Waffle House on Piedmont. Lawyer called. They taking the Lexus today. Last car. I'ma be on MARTA. Roland didn't look up. At least you got a job. My name radioactive. Nobody in Atlanta take my call.
That's 'cause you lied. You told me you was king, told me Gloria the problem, but she left. Everything I touched turned to ash. Your mama won't stop yelling about laundry. Bank won't stop calling. I ain't had a fill in 5 months.
My mama ate you, Bethany. What do you want me to do?
I want you to be the man you pretended.
Shadow on stairs. Miss Evelyn. Cane gleaming. Thinner. Eyes still sharp. Stop screaming. Common. Movers here an hour for my piano. I arranged small residential hotel. Cramped. Tea in plastic cups. But at least I won't see her face no more. Pointed cane at Bethany. You leaving me too? Roland's voice broke. I'm not leaving you, son. You left yourself. Threw away your foundation for cheap paint. Now roof caved in. Gloria called me yesterday. Room froze. Roland stood. Gloria? What'd she say? She coming back? She want to help? Miss Evelyn dry laugh. Help? No. She called to say she bought mortgage on my new apartment, paying my care. Not 'cause she loved me. She know exactly what I am. Because she woman of her word. Told me 10 years ago she'd look after family. Just don't include you no more. Sleek electric car hummed up driveway. No rattle. Pure success. Gloria stepped out. Cream power suit. Cost more than Roland net worth. Walked through open door. Heels clicking like heartbeat on dusty boards. Didn't look at stickers. Didn't look at peeling walls. Straight to center. Looked at Roland. Here for final walkthrough.
Walkthrough? You mocking us. Here to gloat.
I bought the property, Bethany. Not to live in. Turning Habersham Estate into shelter for women left with nothing by men like Roland. Place of healing. We tearing out them peach curtains first thing tomorrow.
Gloria, please. I know this house, know the business. I can work for you. I'll do anything.
Gloria looked at him. Really looked. Saw a small man. Used everybody's strength to stand tall. Roland, you don't get it. I didn't lose you. I graduated from you. You wasn't my partner. You was my project. And I finally finished. Turned to Bethany, defeated against wall. And you thought you stole the prize. You just took my problems. Debt, ego, mother-in-law who'll never think you enough. I should thank you. You was the exit ramp I ain't know I needed. Pulled crisp envelope, handed to Roland. What's this? Receipt. Last 10 years, every bill I paid, every lie I covered, every hour I spent building your image. Long list. Ain't asking you pay it back. Just want you to read it. See what it cost me to make you look successful. Movers arrived, carrying last pieces. Roland stood middle empty foyer, receipt shaking. Bethany slumped on stairs, grocery bags spilling cheap soup cans. Gloria walked out, sunlight. Marcus waiting by car, patient smile. Ready? Ready. She didn't look back. Didn't look at man who wasted her youth. Got in car, drove away. Gate screeched one last time, then silence. A house, just a building. A man, just a man. But a woman who know her worth? She an empire. Bethany thought she stole the crown, only inherited ghost of a queen. Gloria? Finally only one in room who didn't owe nobody nothing. Y'all, have you ever lost somebody only to realize it was your biggest win? Ever watch somebody take your place, then see they actually did you favor? Drop your stories below. I read every one. This our safe space. If Gloria energy hit your spirit, smash that like. Share with somebody who need reminder of their worth. Subscribe if you ain't already. Join this family. I'm Gloria's homegirl narrator, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay blessed, stay petty, stay knowing your value. Period.